Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it. Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Listen, man, they call me the problem. Listen, but you could call me the can man, but you could call me the can, but you could call me the Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, Americans, anybody can get it. Anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
What was the real reason why Devin Haney lost a decision in a fight with Ryan Garcia? Was it because Ryan is so great? Maybe or maybe not. Was it because Devin Haney isn't special? I personally think he is special, and I personally think Ryan Garcia is special. This is why I'm so confused as to why Devin Haney downplayed Ryan's abilities. Did Devin Haney really believe Garcia was a C-level fighter, or did he say that to get into Ryan's head? People get too caught up on what happens in sparring, when I always thought it really didn't matter, because sparring is where you perfect things and work on weaknesses.
Bill, if your son is undefeated in the gym, congratulations. Congratulations that you got an undefeated fighter in the gym.
That's not it.
I'm the under the lifetime fighter.
Don't tell us. No, you
Bill. Congratulations that you got an undefeated fighter in the gym. I'm not.
Pause video. Mayweather was correct when he said your son is undefeated in sparring, but I'm undefeated under the bright starlights. Disclaimer: I'm not an experienced fighter, and neither did I ever box before. I am more like a boxing journalist, if that. I told one of my friends on the phone that I believe Haney's camp lacked the experience of a good fighter in their corner to help Haney adjust to a fighter's style that seems to be working. Their corner hasn't experienced it themselves to give Devin Haney the solution in a big fight and against an explosive puncher as Ryan Garcia.
Having that expertise in that corner, how much that play a major part in boxing.
Yeah, I mean, having a solid corner is very important, especially when you get hurt and you come to the corner. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of cobwebs in your head, and you looking to hear certain information to come out a certain way, and that's it. You know what I mean? So, you know,
having that expertise in that corner, how much that play a major part in boxing.
Yeah, I mean, having a solid corner is very important, especially when you get hurt and you come to the and hear.
So if you look at the diagrams, Devin Haney is in the center of Ryan Garcia, as opposed to when Tank Davis fought him, he circled around his left hook. So he stayed on Ryan Garcia's left hook. Tank Davis did, to not get hit by the left hook. Devin Haney did not do that, leaving himself open to the left hook.
Mayweather said it best. Devin Haney's right hand was down too often during a guy who he admits only chance is a left hook. I felt like Devin should have studied the Tank Davis fight and circled Garcia's left hand and not stand square in front of it. Pause diagrams. With Haney hand being down too often, it literally gave Ryan his best chance to win the fight. I just felt that it was ironic for Devin Haney to admit that Ryan's best chances was his left hook, while exposes himself way to Ryan's left hook. And Ryan made the best of every opportunity to throw the left hook, and he was very successful, and it changed the outcome of the fight.
Just amateurs do this. When you're professional, we here. You here. Boom, boom. It's here. So this amateurs do this. When you professional, we here. You here. Boom, boom. It's here.
Pause video. Ryan went on to land 3 or 4 clean left hooks and 3 of them put Haney on his bottom. Was Ryan Garcia successful in getting into Haney's camp head to make Haney take him lightly and or change their strategy? As Ryan missed weight, he faked drinking a beer to further make Haney's camp believe he isn't a serious challenge. Ryan admitted that he had no plans on making the required weight for the bout. He said that he didn't want to feel weak but rather strong. That was a low-key admittance that making weight put fighters on the same playing level. Making weight is a sacrifice that all fighters are supposed to make in order to qualify for a bout. Therefore, in a way Ryan cheated because he didn't make the required weight. He went over the required weight by a jaw-dropping 3 pounds, which is not really common in the lighter weight classes. If a fighter is over the required weight, it is normally ounces, and a pound overweight is giving the sport a black eye. So, if you can imagine, 3 pounds is normally unheard of. In my opinion, Ryan cheated the sport and Haney coming 3 pounds overweight. Clearly, coming to the fight that heavy was a disadvantage for Haney and a clear advantage for Ryan. Ryan came to fight night as the only fighter who didn't sacrifice to make weight, therefore skipping the weak feeling on fight night that every fighter is supposed to experience. Here is where the plot thickens. Coming to a championship fight that heavy is almost absolutely a cancelled fight. The overweight fighter has to pay a fine and the fighter, I believe, and he is sent home, and a replacement fighter is sought after, or the entire fight is cancelled altogether. I believe Ryan felt like Devin Haney loved money more than winning. I believe Ryan set up Haney to take the fight in spite of Ryan coming that heavy into the fight. I believe he led Ryan to believe that he is going to be overweight during fight night and not in boxing shape. With that's why I believe Haney let the fight go on. He was deceived by Ryan Garcia to believe that Ryan will just be a punching bag in the ring. Pause for a video conference. During the press conference, Ryan Garcia baited Haney into a center of the ring fight, which Ryan did not do during the fight. Also, Ryan placed $500,000 bet with Bill Haney that he'll make weight. However, Devin Haney steps in and says, let's bet $500,000 each pound he goes overweight.
The center, all right, we're going to the center of the ring. We'll see what you do. Bro, nobody's worried about that. Go run. Go fucking go to the center, do whatever the fuck you want. I'm gonna hunt you down. I'm gonna fucking knock you out. $500,000. 500,000. How much? Bet.
Right. Hey, so whoever come overweight, pay 500,000.
100%.
Okay, that's a bet.
I'm not gonna come out of weight.
Whoever come overweight, pay 500,000.
His dad said no.
No, he just bet.
It's a bet. It's a bet. It's a bet. It's a bet. It's a bet. It's a bet.
No, 500,000 per pound. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Ryan.
Whatever you say, Dad. I got you.
Hey, Ryan, let's do 500,000 per pound.
Okay.
Let's do it. Shake on it.
Come to the center. All right, we're going to the center.
Because Ryan weighed 3 pounds overweight, he owed Haney $1.5 million. Ryan Garcia was more than willing to pay that debt because, according to Ryan, he secretly bet $2 million in Las Vegas on himself. After he got the decision over Haney, he said he made $12 million back. In my opinion, Devin got duped to overlook Ryan's weight advantage and focus on the side bets and the potential easy target who is suspected to operate as a punching bag for Haney. I don't believe Mayweather or Canelo would have fought the challenger regardless of any side bet or ego. They would have made their opponents lose the weight in an hour or two, which would have been a greater sacrifice than making weight the regular way, or they would have called the fight off and made that opponent pay all the necessary fees and damages. Unfortunately, for Haney, he is not as big as those two, no Sean Combs, so he felt compelled to chase greatness and seize this opportunity to climb to the height of the two aforementioned. I believe Ryan Garcia banked on that decision, and that is why he didn't attempt to make weight. As history tells it, Ryan knocked down Haney 3 times and he was declared the winner, but Devin wasn't a total loser that night because remained champ even after his loss. In a consolation prize way, after Ryan cheated the sport and came overweight, he was no longer eligible to win Haney's belt. Allow me to further explain. There are penalties and consequences for any fighter who does not make weight. Let me start off with the champ first. If the champ comes in overweight, he loses his belt on the scales, as they would say. He's no longer champ before the outcome of the fight. However, the challenger can still win the belt if he decides to continue with the fight, and most challengers will continue with the fight because they have everything to win. And most of all, this is their moment as the challenger. If the challenger comes in overweight, in this case Ryan Garcia, he is eligible to win the championship belt even if he wins the fight. The bout will no longer be called a title shot or a championship fight, but rather a non-title bout. Winner loses, the champion keeps his belt and remains champion. Even after a tough loss, Devin Haney is still the champion. He should celebrate that fact and definitely make sure all other challengers or champions make weight regardless of whom or what.
Utilize your entire upper body, arms, and everything.
Better was 48, B4, Bishop B6, A, 4, when white still has serious winning chances on the queen side.
Again?
Picking off all the shots.
Picking off all the shots of a guy.
Without using any energy to do it.
You always gotta stay relaxed. If he shoot a jab, I can slap it down and come over. If he shoot a jab, I can jab and cut it short. And if he shoot a jab, slide over and then shoot my jab.
You utilize your entire upper body, arms, and everything.
Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.